individually sannyasi and yogi. When he said, Arjuna got a little confused. How can it be? Sannyas means renunciation. Yoga means act in the world outside. To stop and withdraw from all activities and quieten the mind is sannyas. How it can be the both one and the same? Krishna explains, Yam sannyasam proktam. Whatever that is called as sannyas, that itself is yoga. They are both the obverse and reverse of the same coin. Sannyas, renunciation, mind and intellect, renouncing his attachments with the world of deity. To turn such a mind towards the higher is called yoga. That which is called sannyas itself is yoga. Why do you say so? Without sannyas, giving up your mind's wanderings in the world outside, yogo bhavati kaschana, never can you have any contemplative life. Contemplative life is not sitting under a tree, closing your eyes and not doing any work in the world outside, and mentally going through all the, in memory, all the past experience of sensuality that you had. That is called worrying. Worrying, all of us do it. Wherever we sit down, we worry. It's become a master of worrying. Contemplation is not worrying. Contemplation is turning your mind's attention in the thoughts of the higher reality, the nature of the higher reality. So unless you give up all your hooks, or unless you unhook your mind's attention from the world of OET, never can you turn the mind's attention to the higher steadily. Therefore, that what is called sannyas itself is yoga. Yoga yuja to yoga. Nashya sanyasta sankalpaha yogo bhavati kaschana. Unless your sankalpa, endless thoughts about the world outside, worrying, unless you stop that and give it up, how can you turn your mind and intellect's attention to the higher? It is not possible. When you are trying to mount a horse, you gather the reins or the hose on the left hand, and holding the mane of the horse and the backside of the saddle, you try to push your feet into the stirrup. At that time, however great a rider you may be, you are a bundle of wet potatoes on the side of the horse. And the horse is generally tall. And if you are a little short one, you are in trouble. Your one leg is so high. You are hanging on it, no doubt. But your toes alone touch the ground. With the toes you have to get the spring necessary to throw your right leg on to the back, over the top of the horse, to ride on it, to mount it. Now, the horse is full of energy. He knows that a master is trying to jump on me. Therefore, he doesn't want this freedom to be given up. He becomes restless. At that time, any rider is very pitiable, helpless. But once and twice you try to kick the earth, and when once you get the spring necessary, and you throw your leg on the other side. Now the horse knows there is a master there. Thereafter, that trained horse can be made to stand as still, fully still, or make him run. See? You can make him gallop or trot. Whatever the master wants, the horse will do. Turn right or left. Everything implicitly the horse will follow. Once you have mounted in the same way, at this moment when you and I sit down for contemplation, the horse runs wherever it likes. You are helpless. You say that I have no concentration. This is my mind, is a terrible thing. Yes. So one who is trying to bring the mind under his control, which is the first thing, for that karma karanamucchate. Through work, dedicated work, egoless and desireless work, activity and service of the society, the existing vasanas get exhausted. It is the vasana pressure in you that makes the mind so restless and running about. And once you have mounted the horse, yoga roothasya, one arudhavan, one who has mounted the steed of the mind and brought the mind under his control. Tasyeva, to him alone we advise, shamah karanamucchate. Thereafterwards, quieten the mind more and more. It's called the path of contemplation. So in the beginning the mind must be employed to act in fulfilling your obligatory duties. And when that is done without ego and egocentric desires, the existing vasanas get exhausted and the mind becomes quieter and quieter. And once thus the mind has come under your control, thereafter activity in the outer world is not necessary. You start contemplating wherein wherein the program is to quieten the mind more and more. Shamah karanamucchate.